Alright, we're back. I am going to be using the party of Maru and Rose for this fight because the Divine Dragon uses primarily magic. I have Dart with a Bravery Amulet for this fight rather than the Bandit's Ring because the Divine Dragon has an attack that can inflict fear on your entire party. So you really have a choice between having to stop to use Mind Purifiers or giving him an accessory that boosts his damage or boosts his speed. I would just prefer to keep using additions and wear this guy down as quickly as possible because it's more of a kill him before he kills you, and I would rather do that fast and not risk him using his more dangerous attacks. I've got Rose with Dancer's Shoes, obviously, and Physical Ring to deal with her problem of having low HP. Maru still has the Dragon Helm to help with her HP. I've given her a Bravery Amulet as well, because it's very important she does not have fear status inflicted on her, especially early in the battle. I gave her Miranda's Stardust Boots to raise her magical evasion rate by 5 additional points. And hopefully she'll be able to dodge some blows in this fight. As far as items, I have a whole bunch of Healing Breezes left, 6 of them. I thought I was going to get another Angel's Prayer, but that was a different item list I was looking at. So I'm going to have to make do with 2, and hopefully people won't die. I've got plenty of Mind Purifiers to cure fear on Rose, because she's going to be doing a lot of the damage. I've been hoarding my magic items for this fight because the Divine Dragon has multiple targets, and you're going to need to take all of them out in pretty short order, or you're going to get overwhelmed with damage a lot faster than you can repair it. Now, I have, again for this fight, moved Dart back to Crush Dance. His SP gains in this fight are irrelevant. You just want to be doing as much damage as possible. I've got Rose on Hardblade because she needs to work on it, and I have moved Maru to Hammer Spin because it deals a little bit more damage. Well, let's do this. I don't think this is quite as hard as the Grand Jewel fight, but it's still a very difficult boss fight. Yeah, somebody's definitely here. That's an insult, Rose. Maru! Come on! Boy, no kid now. Huh? Wait, what? What's Lloyd doing here? I guess even with the Dragon Buster, it would give him a hard time, because the Divine Dragon is the king of dragons. So you've been fighting this guy to near death. And he's been doing that by himself? Huh. Wait, what do you mean by that, Lloyd? There it is, just hanging in the lava. Those have to be pretty strong scales to be able to withstand lava. Well, here we go. We're going to fight the Divine Dragon. The thing that makes this boss fight so challenging, well, other than what you're about to see, is the Divine Dragon has 3 targets. However, we have turn 0 actions. Before anybody gets the first turn, Dart will automatically use the Dragon Block staff. This will significantly decrease the Divine Dragon's stats. However, it will also, just like during the Grand Jewel fight, reduce the stats of Dragoons. So just like with the Grand Jewel fight, you won't be allowed to use Dragoons during this fight. At all. If you transform into a Dragoon during this fight, you will get killed. Now, the thing that makes this so difficult is that the Divine Dragon has 3 parts, each of which have their own positions in the turn queue. So the first thing I would do is I would use a speed down on the Divine Dragon to limit the number of turns that he gets, then use a power-up on Maru. Then on Dart's turn, I'm probably going to use Healing Fog on Maru so that she doesn't die. That's going to be really important because the Divine Dragon has almost entirely attacks that hit your entire party. He has one attack that hits 2 of your party members, but it really, really, really hurts. And this is why I've been saving all those magic items as well. You know what, let's go ahead and use a speed up on Maru as well to make sure that she gets all of her turns before the Divine Dragon's, what are they? The Divine Dragon's speed down wears off. Now this is where I'm going to be using all of those magic items, starting with the Frozen Jet. Because these deal more damage than you would with, like, a maxed... Well, not max, but over 200%, like a Gushing Magma. This is why I've been saving all these powerful attack items. Now watch how much damage this is going to do. Look at that damage. That is so awesome. Now, the Divine Dragon Ball and the Divine Dragon Cannon only have 2,400 HP each, so I might not... I'm not even going to be able to show off his most dangerous attacks, because the parts that use them are going to be disabled. I think this is going to be the fastest Divine Dragon fight I've ever had. Because if I can get rid of his most threatening attacks... Yeah! There they go. So now there's just the Divine Dragon himself left. The main body of the Divine Dragon has 5,600 HP, and he's only got a few attacks. Like, he's got a physical attack that hits everybody, like you saw. He has an attack that can inflict fear on your entire party, which is why I have the Bravery Amulets on everybody. And he can use a Burning Wave on your party, which deals fire elemental damage to everybody. By rushing him with the items, I was able to shut off all of his really, really dangerous attacks that make this fight a pain in the butt normally. Now I pretty much should just be able to clean up. Here's that Burning Wave I was talking about. Well, it should be a Burning Wave. Oh. Or he can just inflict fear on Rose. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Like, his animation for using Burning Wave and his animation for inflicting fear are the same. I didn't realize that until now. I just really wasn't paying attention because I was more focused on trying to stay alive. But, wow, I can't believe that I made the Divine Dragon fight this easy. Normally this guy gives me a lot of trouble.
Die.
Aw, come on. Still doesn't do that much damage, but Maru's not a physical attacker anyway. You saw how much damage she did with that crazy magic. Did like almost 1,400 damage each. And that's the fastest I've ever killed the Divine Dragon. What was that, like 6 rounds? Well. So Lloyd, you just hid and waited to... Well, what a coward you are, Lloyd. And of course he's the one to land the finishing blow on the Divine Dragon. Wait a minute. Is that the Dragoon spirit? There were only 7 Dragoons. Oh, great. Great. I do not like this. So, Lloyd is the Divine Dragoon. This is not good. Aw, I didn't get the drop. The Divine Dragon has a 20% chance of dropping a Dragon Shield. It is an accessory that halves all physical damage. You can buy these in Lohan for 5,000 gold. So if you don't plan on using it, you can get a quick 2,500 gold this way. I was able to get it in one of my test runs, but unfortunately not this one. I don't even think I used it during the test run, because most of the bosses for the rest of the game are just magic freaks. Yeah, we know that. We know how Dragoon spirits work. Oh, great. Whew, that's close. I thought Lloyd was the Divine Dragoon, but the Dragoon spirit doesn't recognize him. Thankfully. Because he has plenty of power as it is. What? Okay, now you're just trolling us. Wait. So, wait, Lloyd's a Wingly too? Yeah, Lloyd's a Wingly too. And unfortunately, we have to walk all the way back down the mountain. So, yeah. We'll, but I think there's one thing I did miss in the Mountain of Mortal Dragons, so I'll meet you halfway down there. Alright, we're back. Yeah, I kinda lied to you, because there's more to Lloyd than there's more to Lloyd going, whoa! Well, I guess he would have magic if he is a Wingly. But yeah, there is more to this place with the whole Lloyd chase and whatnot. I wonder where else he has to run. He still doesn't have the 3rd Divine Moon object, and Miranda still hasn't told us a word about it. Yeah, Dart, Lloyd's a Wingly too. You okay, Rose? Rose? Rose! You won't die that easily. Of course not. Well, I guess if she landed straight on her back, then that would put her out. At the very least. Wait, what, Rose? What are you talking about, Rose? You're being weird again. So how many times have we seen this? Oh, now we actually get to hear what they say. Now, the first couple times I played through the game, the scene always made me cry, but after seeing it a whole bunch of times, and even after seeing it the first couple times, since the game shows it to you so much, it does get stale. I mean, this is a very important point in Dart's backstory, yes, but they don't need to reiterate it 4, 5, 6 times. Matter of fact, I think this is the second time they've shown this in the disc itself. And they die. Nope, Dart, they're gone. Ah, Dart, you're so young, you don't realize how important that thing is. Not only to them, but to you. At least not at that age. So, Dart, are the pieces starting to come together yet? Yeah, Rose, you're letting a lot more than you know. Or you're letting on a lot less than you know about the Black Monster. Oh, hello, Maru. Well, that would be the case. You lifted up 2 people that are quite a bit heavier than you are, most likely. No, there were a couple hints given that Lloyd was a Wingly. The first big one was the tournament when he was using all those superhuman moves. So what is this Divine Moon object? Miranda, he's after it. We gotta protect it. Miranda, spill it. We knew that much. We knew that much. At least the story's consistent. Ah, the moon mirror. That means the Queen's in danger. We need to head back to Leningrad ASAP. But we're out of time in this episode, so we're going to head over to Leningrad and rescue the Queen next time on Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. See ya, everybody!